Hey, Sultry Success Gurus, ready to dive into something awesome? I'm pumped for this one.
Me too. Let's do it.
So today we're all about taking your small business online and doing it right. And there's a lot of buzz about hosting. We're going to break down why and how to use it like a pro, especially if you're maybe thinking about those big guys, Shopify and Etsy, you know what I mean?
Right. And figuring out if they're actually right for you.
Exactly. So what makes hosting here so special? Give me the quick rundown.
Well, first off, it's affordable, and that's huge for small businesses, right? You don't want to break the bank just to get online.
Preach. We got a bootstrap, baby.
But here's the thing, it's not just cheap, it's actually powerful. Hostinger gives you the tools and control you need to build a really amazing online presence. It doesn't hold you back, you know?
Okay, I'm intrigued. But let's back up a sec. For someone just starting out, what are those first steps with Hostinger? Like, where do you even begin?
All right, so step one, you head over to hostinger.com, sign up easy peasy. Then you pick a hosting plan. They have different options like shared hosting, which is perfect if you're just starting out, or VPS hosting, which is more powerful if you need it.
And I bet they have cloud hosting too, right? For when you're really rolling in the dough.
They do. They've got you covered no matter what stage your business is at.
Love that. Okay, so I've signed up. I've got my hosting plan. What's next?
Ah, the fun part. You need a domain name. That's your address on the internet, like www.yourbusiness.com.
Right, your digital storefront. Okay, got it. But now what? How do I actually make my website? Is this where I need to learn to code and all that?
Nope, not at all. Hostinger has your back. They have this awesome tool called the auto installer.
Okay, auto installer. Sounds kind of techy.
But it's super easy to use, I promise. Basically, it lets you install popular content management systems, CMS for short, like WordPress.
Oh, WordPress. I've heard of that. Isn't that what a lot of people use for their websites?
Exactly. It's crazy popular. And for good reason. WordPress makes building a website super user-friendly, even if you don't know anything about coding.
Awesome. So I can install WordPress with this auto installer thing, and then what?
Then you choose a theme for your website, which is like a pre-designed template, and customize it to fit your brand. There are tons of free and paid themes out there, so you can definitely find one that you love.
Cool. So I can make it look all nice and pretty. But what about the behind-the-scenes stuff? The things that actually turn a website into a business,
Right. You need the tools to manage everything, grow your audience, and ultimately make sales. And Hostinger has that covered too.
Lay it on me.
First up, professional email. You need to have an email address that matches your domain name, like your name at yourbusiness.com.
Oh my gosh, yes, that's so important. Ditch that Gmail or Yahoo address for business folks. It just screams unprofessional.
I know, right? It's like showing up to a job interview in your pajamas. Just not a good look.
Exact.
Okay, and then you've got security. Hostinger offers SSL certificates. Those encrypt data between your website and your visitor, so it's way more secure.
Essential. Especially if you're selling anything online, right? People need to know their information is safe.
Absolutely. And it's not just about protecting customer data. It actually helps build trust and credibility, which is huge for any business, but especially when you're just starting out. And then there's speed.
Okay, yeah, nobody's got time for a slow website.
Exactly. Hostinger gives you tools to optimize your website so it loads super fast. Happy visitors mean more customers.
Makes sense. So we've talked about building a beautiful website, making it secure, and making sure it loads quickly. But what if I want to actually sell products online? Can Hostinger handle that?
Oh, yeah, for sure. You can totally create a full-blown e-commerce store with Hostinger.
Like build my own online shop, not just using something like Shopify or Etsy.
Yep. If you want to go the DIY route, Hostinger makes it possible. They integrate with platforms like WooCommerce, which is super popular for building online stores with WordPress.
Interesting. So tell me more about this whole Hostinger versus Shopify versus Etsy thing. What are the pros and cons?
Well, think of Shopify and Etsy like renting a space in a fancy mall. You get a lot of foot traffic, but you got to play by their rules, and they take a cut of your sales.
Right, right. Makes sense.
With Hostinger, it's more like building your own shop from the ground up.
So you have more control.
Exactly. You can customize everything. You don't have to worry about someone else's rules, and you keep more of your profits. But it does take a little more work, setting everything up yourself.
Got it. Okay, so I'm sold on Hostinger. It sounds amazing. But what about things like security and making sure my website can handle growth?
Don't worry, they've got you covered there too.
Woo, good.
Security is a top priority for Hostinger. They do automatic backups, so you can usually restore your website if anything goes wrong. They've got super strong malware protection, and they make it really easy to keep everything updated, which is so important for staying safe online.
Okay, great. And what about growth? What if my business takes off? Like really takes off? Can Hostinger keep up?
Absolutely. As your business grows, you can easily downgrade your Hostinger plan, add more features, handle more traffic, no problem.
Perfect. That's the kind of peace of mind I need. But let's be real. Sometimes even with the best platforms, things go wrong. What kind of support does Hostinger offer?
They have amazing support, 24/7 live chat, a knowledge base packed with helpful articles, and even a really supportive online community. So you're never really alone.
Love that. All right, so let's wrap this up. Basically, Hostinger is an incredible platform for small businesses, especially if you're looking for an affordable, user-friendly way to build your online presence, whether it's a simple website or a full-fledged e-commerce store.
Yep. It's powerful, secure, and gives you way more control and flexibility than those big e-commerce platforms.
And to our awesome Sultry success gurus, don't forget we have a free downloadable guide on using Hostinger to maximize your business success. You can find the link in the show notes below.
And thinking about all of this, it really makes you wonder what's next for small businesses online. How will we keep innovating and thriving? It's a challenge for sure, but with the right tools, anything is possible.
Sultry success gurus, over and out.